Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Hope everybody can hear me okay. And as far as seeing what's in front of you, I hope you can see an improved image. We've upgraded. And so, hey, happy Friday, everybody. And we'll see if anybody shows up to chat. Mrs. T?
Hey, everyone. Happy Friday. Hope everyone's doing well.
Yeah, hope everybody's off to a good start this nice weekend here in Northwest Indiana. It was really gorgeous today. We actually went to the beach and enjoyed some sunshine, and it wasn't too hot, and it was just perfect. It was really nice, really nice. So we've got, let's see, Mike's here. Hi, Mike. And Tom's here. And TJF. Hello, hello, hello. Patriot Pirate is here. And Spokane, not to be confused with Spokane. Spokane Silver Stackers here. Emerald Coast ECS is in the house. And Mark, hey, Mark is here. Mark Newcomb. Hey, Mark.
We missed you, Mark.
Yeah, we missed you, man. And good to see you back. And good morning to you in Australia. And it's good evening to us. We're just about to eat dinner in a little bit. We are... what's that, Mrs. T? All right, can you guys see the image that's in front of you? Mrs. T can't seem to see the coins.
Just waiting for T the Silver Stacker.
I don't know. Can you guys see the coins? I hope you can. And maybe it's just a glitch. Mrs. T, you might want to just like get out and get back in or something like that. And TGF says yes, he can see the coins. And that's exactly why we do the system check on a Friday night, just to make sure everything's running correctly. Mark, check out the image. I upgraded from 720 to 1080, and I figured out how to do it on StreamYard. It's, there's the security system. It's an extra $25 a month. But I said, what the heck? Let me do that and see if anybody notices a difference. And Mark says, perfect. And hey, No IQ is here, and people are showing up. We're going to have a fun little evening. In addition to showing off the new 1080 image that you see in front of you, Mark, confirms much better. And Emerald Coast says, tough angle to see the dates. I'll hold those up. But this is for tomorrow. We're going to do a bin 82, 83, 84, 85, 86. So if anybody wants to start a Libertad collection or just add to their collection, you've got these early dates, and then you in consecutive, and then you just go on from there. I've got some poured silver for you to show you tonight. I told you guys that Mark even says it looks good on the big TV, Mrs. T, but you can't see anything. What's going on here?
It's probably my phone. I need an upgrade on my phone.
Phone. So instead of costing me $25 a month, it's going to cost me $1,600 for a new iPhone for Mrs. T. Oh boy.
No, I'll get it.
You might want to just get all the way out and just try to start over. But anyway, I had a catastrophic meltdown on my furnace a couple weeks ago. Everything poured down into the bottom of my furnace. I'm going to make a video and show you guys all that. But it was terrible. So the inside of my furnace was ruined, the middle part, and even the components, the electronic components that leaked into there, fried them. And long story short, I had to get a new furnace, and that came to me this week. And what did I do? Took it out of the package and got right after it. And I'm going to show you a couple of the pieces that I put together. And I tell you, the old furnace was toasted, and man, getting the silver, I had probably about $350 worth of silver in various parts inside the cylinder, between the top part of the furnace and the bottom part of the furnace. And then the toughest part was I had to take apart the entire furnace in parts, use a hammer, saw, chisel, but eventually got all the silver out and the furnace into the old recycling bin. But man, oh man, I'll tell you what a learning experience that was. And let's see, who else we have here? We have JTG777. Welcome. And hey, his package arrived today. Awesome. Glad to hear that. And Mark is saying it's a scam to get you a phone, Mrs. T, but you still can't get the image out.
I see the live chat, but I don't see.
Oh boy! All right, maybe
at least,
maybe
thank goodness I can see.
switching over to the 1080 did something to your phone. I don't know. Maybe there's some iPhone experts here. Jeffrey Miller is here, and let's see, he has some tech advice. You know, we've been iPhone people since iPhone 2, and I don't even know what number they're on now. But man, once you get it, then it gets ingrained in you. It's hard to switch over. Let's see. Yeah, Emerald Coast. You know what? It was my own darn fault. I used a Crucible that was kind of worn out. I liked it because it was the smaller variety, and I thought, man, one more use out of this thing. Even though I had a brand new Crucible sitting there that was a little bit bigger, I said, let me try to get one more use out of this little one. And it was one too many. I learned the hard way. I'll show you guys in the picture. And Sparky is saying, Mrs. T, your problem there is probably the Russians with your, and they're, you know, the satellites, and they're doing something. I don't know.
I don't know. Well, I dropped it on the bike trail the other day, so that probably was something else.
Oh, yeah. I better not tell them about the other accident you had out there.
Oh, no.
Okay, she's giving me that look, so I'll keep that one. Mark, I'll tell you about that one later. Anyway, Mark says turn it all the way off, the phone completely off and back on again. But your voice is coming through on the microphone. They can hear you, Mrs. T. And so what I'm going to do, let's see, what should we do first? Here, this will be fun. I am going to, you know how we've been like giving stuff away, like little freebies and stuff for anybody who's bought on one of our auctions from week to week. It was koozies, it was pens. You know, you never know what you're going to come across. I came across a whole load of silver certificates. And I thought, well, you know what? I think my people might like that. It's an old throwback. Silver certificate, says it right on there. Nice conversation piece. You could show this to your kids or your grandkids and say, you know what, Sonny, back in the day, you know, these pieces of paper or a Celivate metal, would say a piece of cloth, used to be good because you would be able to turn this into the bank and they would give you actual real silver, 90% silver coins for these pieces of paper. And so this one right here is from 1935. So whoever makes a purchase will get one of these. Some of these, at least one of them that I noticed is a star note. There's also one that has an interesting message on it. It says, Dad's last dollar. And it has a date. I want to say it's like 1960s or something like that. And it also says Gary, Indiana, written in pencil, Dad's last dollar. So somebody who died in the 60s must have had that silver certificate in their wallet or their pocket. And that was it. Somebody thought to take a pencil and write that on there. Who's going to get that? I don't know. I'm just going to grab off this pile based on whatever order, and we'll all see those together.
So tomorrow, I put that on instead of a koozie, no pen, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So everybody's plate will have one of those,
Cool.
and they'll get a little treat. Long Live Coins is here. Hey there. Let's see. Is that Baroque Blues? Ammo Master. Ammo Master. I just shot an AR for the very first time about a week ago. It was midweek last week. And man, oh man, talk about some power, Mr. Ammo Master. I'm sure you know all about that stuff, but it was pretty impressive. I was shooting my other stuff and my buddy happened to have an AR. No IQ, I need that new channel sticker if you can. Let's see. Let's put this aside and make sure No IQ gets one sent with whatever he buys tomorrow. And No IQ will get a sticker. And yeah, TJF, that is correct. It was my anniversary. I should remember the date. It's the 13th, July 13th. So anyway, so that's that. I was going to also do something kind of cool. I'm going to widen out a little bit. Let me see. There's 78%. You see that bag there? We're going to go through that bag in just a moment. We're going to do a live unboxing. One more. There we go. Widen out again. We're going to do a live unboxing, and then I'm going to show you my custom silver pours. I think you'll like them. The reason we're going to do an unboxing is because a couple people, Mrs. T, I don't think I even mentioned this to you. A couple of people were mad at me this week.
Oh, no.
If they could have, they probably would have given me a boo.
Oh, no.
We went down, we shot down I-65. We went down to visit Shell over at Smith's Coins and her dad.
Yeah.
And it was like a spur of the moment. Mrs. T, you want to hike down and drive an hour and 15 minutes? And she's like, okay. And
well, yeah, because that day it was, we had volleyball, so we were running all over the place.
Yeah, and then so we shot that video. She closes at like 5 o'clock, which is 4 o'clock our time. It was hard getting down there.
Yeah.
We left the shop at 5:05 after her closing time, and you know she had a long day. I'm sure she wanted to go home. And in that whole process, I bought some pretty cool stuff, but I forgot to show it at the end of my video. So some guy it's not an unboxing, it's unbagging.
That's right.
One or two people were critical and saying, "Oh, you're losing it, T. You didn't show what you bought at the end." And so here we go. I want to show you guys what's in this bag, and some of it will be in the auction tomorrow morning. Others will go into my deep stack and never to be seen again, or unless I show it off to you in a video. And then other stuff might go, Mrs. T. I learned a new term when I was visiting my buddy Matt Dinger. I might start a thinking shelf.
Thinking shelf?
Yeah, he has a thinking shelf where he has stuff and he's not quite sure what to do with it. Should I sell it? Should I keep it?
Matt Dinger would have a thinking shelf.
That will be revealed in Sunday's big premiere. It should be a fun one. I think you guys will enjoy it. I put a bunch of extra little video clips in it as well. But anyway, some of this stuff will be offered to you. Others will go on the thinking shelf. And let me take the receipts out of here. This is to you. Hold on to that. You're the bookkeeper around here. And let's see. Oh, you guys saw this one on that video. You knew I wasn't going to leave this one behind. So this might be a thinking shelf item. Not sure what we'll do with that. The tone is just absolutely amazing. Let's see here. We've got old school Libertad half ounce, 1992. And let's see, this one, I'm pretty sure this one's going to go in my deep stack because it's old school style. And I just like it. So let me put that to the side over here, Mrs. T. And let's see, here's another half ouncer. So for all of you who are curious, hey, what in the world did T walk out of there with? Here you go. And TJ's already. I'll take bins on the old school Libertad here. So if anybody wants 82, 83, 84, 85, just say bin, what year and the number of them, and we'll start your plate right now if you really want to. Here is another half ouncer, and there you go. And the price on these will say $55, which is actually a little lower than we've done in the past. I've come across quite a few lately. And there's that one. And we'll see where that goes. And let's see. Oh, more. When you see the half ouncers, well, actually, I don't ever see them at coin shops. I bought some on auctions and online and things like that, but you don't really see the half ouncers at coin shops. Why? I don't know. I'm not sure. Oh, baby. There you go. The assist from Mrs. T there. Take a look at this, guys. If you missed the video, I picked up two of these PCGS. And I mean, it doesn't get any better than this. Well, I guess it's a 69, so it gets to go 1 point better. But how often do you walk into a coin shop and see something like this? Not very, I can tell you that. So one of these will be offered tomorrow. The other, no thinking shelf here, man. The other will go in my deep stack for sure. And let's see here, Mark. Thinking shelf, awesome. Sounds perfect for my little quiet room. No one is allowed in my little quiet room. Oh man, I need a quiet room.
We all need a quiet room.
Yeah. Oh, let's see here. Let me pull this out. And
that day we were barely making it to see her, and so I didn't even think that you didn't show that in your video.
I didn't even think about it. I know I just didn't want Shell to have to be at work any longer than she had to, and appreciated her willingness to hook me up with some good deals.
Yeah.
All right, here you go. Also pick these up. You might have seen them in the video and thought to yourself, yeah, there's no way T's leaving without those. And one will definitely be for sale. The other I'll put on my thinking shelf, and we'll see what happens to it. They are serialized. They've got that little certificate of authentication or authenticity. There you go. Words are hard, Mrs. T. 07116.
You were trying to say that.
I'm kind of hungry. We went to the beach today. Mrs. T is going to be making me some pierogi and some Polish sausage, and looking forward to that in just a minute. But and Ammo Master is already bidding. Let's see, what is that? It's is it $1 million?
No. I don't know.
All right.
No, but
all right. Gerald Draper, hello. Long live coins. Hey there. And let me show you some other stuff that I'll be offering tomorrow. So whether you're watching this live right now, or maybe at 10 o'clock at night, or 6 in the morning tomorrow morning. Oh boy, this is the last one of these I've been allocated. Last Saturday's went for $630, and it was one of the craziest auctions we've ever had on the Blood Bar. There you go. See if we can get it to focus there. On the Blood Bar, the B.R. McKay Blood Bar, the infamous Blood Bar. This one's going tomorrow. This one's a little unique because the other ones that I've had in auction and one that I kept looks a little different. This one, I don't know if they left it in the oven too long or what, but it looks a little fried at the bottom, a different style. So I don't know, maybe this could be $1 million bar for all I know. Mrs. C, maybe we should have done some research. Look, there's some blood right there. And there you go, an authentic Blood Bar. Lord knows when you'll ever see another one of these. I have no guarantees whatsoever that I'll ever get another chance to have a Blood Bar offered to me like this, but we'll see what happens. And beyond that, I have a couple of poured items, and last time I offered them, or only one, it was extremely popular. Mark, the Blood Bar, I think I'm wearing people out with that story. Maybe I'll give a really short version of that tomorrow. I don't want to put the whole class to sleep, but it is an absolutely fascinating story. That one might make might be the only one on the whole continent of Australia. And let's see, on to the poured pieces. All right, here we go. You guys have seen these. You saw one like this.
That's been a while though, T.
Yeah, it sure has. And you haven't seen one like this. You've got the Rock On, and yeah, this is the first thing I poured with the new furnace. It was so popular. This one went for over $500 the first time around. And you've got two versions here. You've got the left, which is toned, And let's see, 5.3 ounces of Tone Beauty. Came out really, really nice. This is number 4. Number 3 here, I decided to keep just pure silver, no toning, no none of that. And you know what? For me, it's kind of a toss-up. I don't even know which one I like better, to be honest with you. The Tone has some really beautiful, cool-looking texture, but how do you not like beautiful, super shiny, bright silver like this? Both beautiful, and both will be offered to you. I've got one that I've kept. Number 1 is the prototype, and these are numbers 3 and 4. And I've got projects in the works that I haven't even started yet, but they're in my mind, and I think I can make them happen. They're pretty ambitious, but let me show you a close-up of these spinning around here. So I don't know if I'm going to make any more of these rock-on bars. Time will tell, and because I'll have more projects, and that's kind of the way that artists work. I did a lot of art when I was a kid, a lot of painting, even into my young adulthood. And you know, when the feeling strikes you, you act on it. And then if you feel like moving on to something else, you move on to something else. So I don't know if you'll have a chance after tomorrow to pick up any of these, because well, those other projects are in the works. So I hope you guys like them. And Mark says the Tone looks crazy. I do like the Tone, man. I do like the Tone. And if somebody bought the bright silver and wanted me to tone it, I would certainly do that. If they wanted me to, I could easily do that, and to their specifications. I could either make it dark or maybe even try to get some color out of it. But it would be their bar and their specifications, or they'd say, hey, T, I just like the bright silver. It's up to them. So let's see. As I was talking, I was kind of neglecting the chat because I was looking. And let's see. Any other questions or comments or anything like that before we say goodbye? All right. Let's see. Gerald is asking Mark which territory. And Mark, I know you're a little south and a little east, if I remember correctly. You're not out way by Perth Mint, way out on the west side of Australia. All right, guys, those pierogi are calling my name. I don't know if there's any other, Polish people here. I'm half Polish myself, and Mrs. T is about to cook me up some of my favorite food. So we're going to say goodnight for now. And after dinner, maybe work a little bit more in getting the auction lineup set up. It's going to be a nice offering. Quite a bit of, I've shown you a little bit here, but there's a whole lot more that I have not shown that I think you guys will enjoy. All right, guys. Oh, Gerald is born in Perth. How do you like that? Hi, John. Nice to see you. Hi and bye. We're going to see everybody tomorrow morning, 8:30 a.m. Central Time. Unless you live in Australia, then you'll be up in the middle of the night.
Yes.
And Mark, good to see you here, buddy.
Good morning to you, Mark. Good morning right now.
Have a great day. And we'll see you all tomorrow morning. Have a good evening. Enjoy your Friday night.